Most of you don't know me. Most have never seen me. My username here on YouTube is distorteddogma, or just dogma to my friends. If you were clever, or were even interested to look, you might know that this is not a new handle for me. I've been lurking around the YouTube passages and corridors for much longer than I've had an account. And although I enjoyed most of what I was seeing, I didn't feel I had much to contribute. And I may not, but now I've found something that I have always wanted to learn. Cartooning. The idea of creating animated comics, cartoons, sounded exciting, but it's turned out to be a lot of work. In hopes of easing the process, I've enlisted the aid of a program called Toon Boom. But before I begin, I need a persona. If there's one thing that I've learned about YouTube, it's that the person you appear to be is very important. So I've got to decide how exactly I should appear. I'm not really interested in putting my real face, although ever so good looking, into my movies. Besides, these are going to be cartoons. As far as my personality goes, well, I'm 53 and too old to be able to change that bit. So I'm down to looks. Even on the small screens of YouTube, looks can be imposing. Take this fellow here. Although to some, he may seem angry, opinionated, and a bit overbearing. Beneath it all, I think he's very caring and jovial. I never miss one of his videos, and he was one of my first subscriptions. But I don't think his look is for me. Yeah. This next face is very popular. A real hero and inspiration to many of the young YouTubers. Sometimes affectionately known as Mr. Nuts. Nuts built a reputation for simple, innocent comedy and pranks using himself, his family, and his friends as his actors. But I don't want to copy him either. By the way, Nuts, if you see this, I don't think I've ever seen you either waltz or do a somersault in any of your videos. I could make myself a new bad guy. Funny to some, but someone most people would just love to hate. Renetto was the king mixer, able to bash whatever he set his sights on and still walk around and ask, who, me? It's been said, though, that he was funnier before he dropped his toothpick. Maybe it should be a duo. My wife Karen has a terrific sense of humor. At least she laughs at me a lot. Like when I said I wanted to do animated cartoons and put them on the internet. Boy, she really laughed at that one. There are some couples and groups doing lots of good things on YouTube. Wog's Lamp with Bradley and Kara. I wonder if they actually ever made it to Hana. During the making of this cartoon, it all got very confusing. There are so many personalities out there. There's the warm, motherly type. There are brilliant singers. There are mad people. There are angry people. There are happy people. There are some very strange people. So what am I going to be? And then, in the midst of my frustration, my son came up to me and said, Dad, just be yourself. And there I am, the perfect answer. So sometimes I'll be that South Park-like dogma that you saw in the promo. Sometimes maybe I'll be the youthful me that I used to draw for my high school newspaper and yearbook and appeared in my comic books. Most of the time, though, I'll probably just be me. The advantage of being a cartoon character is I can be anything I want, anytime I want. So, popular or not, I am what I am, and I'll be what I'll be. I hope I see you around my little corner of YouTube. Entries may come slow at first while I learn the software, but I'll speed up with time, and I hope you'll stick with me. And in the meantime, I'll remain your dog. Be well.